David, last Wednesday, Jewish Care Victoria and the Jewish Community Council of Victoria issued a combined statement entitled Standing Against Conversion Therapy. This relates to the discredited and unscientific practice of trying to change a person's sexual orientation. The Liberal Party has made an election promise to dismantle safe schools, an evidence-based program that reduces discrimination and stigma against LGBTIQ people. Matthew Guy declared at the Australian Christian Lobby Conference that a government he leads will abolish safe schools. Earlier in the year, Graham Watt, Liberal MP for Burwood, was at an anti-safe schools rally convened by far-right religious groups and declared that the Liberal Party would abandon safe schools. At this rally, others spoke of transgender and gay people and our families as if we were evil and out to destroy society. Bialik College, Sholem Aleichem and King David College have embraced the principles of safe schools of the Safe School program because they know the program helps build a stronger and more inclusive Jewish community. What are you and the Liberal Party doing to align with the values of the Jewish community's leading organisations in terms of strengthening support for LGBTIQ people, not weakening it?
So my answer to that is that we've made it very, very clear that we need to have an anti-bullying program for everybody in schools, for everybody. And that is why we will be committing a fund which will be made available for stamping out any bullying of any kind in schools, because we believe that is unacceptable, including and especially people from the GLBTI community. So that is something we will be doing. We'll be working with the Ilana Madeline Foundation as part of that in stamping out bullying in schools, because we believe that that's what everybody should expect. But I certainly don't want the kinds of materials that was being developed up through the Safe Schools program and the kind of education programs that were being set, particularly for really young children being exposed to sexual education at that early level. I don't want that choice by teachers being offered that up at schools. I think there should be a real difference between what's being taught at home, and that's where I think that allows a parent responsibility to deal with that, and not teachers being able to taught. The kinds of stuff, the kinds of things that were delivered through some of that Safe School program, I would not want my children to be exposed to that, very simply.
That's not true.
So it needs to be a broader program that doesn't take away the importance for supporting our GLBTI community as we absolutely should, in every possible way. But we can do that with a general bullying program, not a targeted program that just looks at one sector and neglects the whole other. What about people with disability? You know, we need to be ensuring those with a disability have equal respect within our schools. We talk about division. If we want inclusion, we should be supporting everybody. Anybody that bullied in school, no matter who they are, whether it's racial, whether it's sexual, whether it's because of any kind of difference, that's what we should be stamping out.
You know, a program of anti-bullying in schools has existed all along under the Labor government. I'm saying it again, anti-bullying in schools has existed for the last 4 years. Safe Schools is not about sex education. Safe Schools is about teaching kids to respect all kids regardless of their
As someone who couldn't come out till he was 23 because he was scared, because I was part of the 60 to 70% of gay kids who considered suicide, what you said was so offensive to absolute core. You lied, David. There is no sexualization of children in Safe Schools. I urge you to go and read it, and not read it from the right-wing lunatics that are spreading this message of hate. We need to come together as a community. 75% of kids who identify as trans later on in life, or who are already trans, are attempting suicide. These are people who need safe schools. Safe schools exist to save people Kids, all of our kids deserve to have a full life and not have to contemplate suicide. We need to be told that loving someone of the same sex is not abnormal. That's what Safe Schools was doing. I wish I had safe schools when I was growing up and going through depression. I hid my depression for a decade. I knew when I was 3. And I had to hide it all my life. Until I was 23. That sticks with you. It's still with me. And I urge you, please, don't spread misinformation. This is something that's needed. It helps people like this.